Hello! Welcome to this Kerbal space program where I'm going to try and make a rocket from scratch to get to the moon, the mun. Thought I'd go for the larger capsule because larger rockets are more fun. So let's start with pure basics, shall we? After playing this on a PC, these graphics suck now. Do a nice little simple parachute. I know this bit, what I'm about to do now, is pretty much pointless. I do like having a physical ladder sticking out. Realistic for me. If I can get it right, there we go, that'll do. Beautiful. Shove a antenna on there so we can phone home. Top there, how'd that look? Changed my mind, I don't want an antenna on there. What happens if I put a little diddy? Array? No. Yeah, I'll just put a diddy. Aesthetically pleasing solar panel right on the top here. Right, decoupler. Make all the stages to the rocket. I prefer ones that kind of blow both ways. Pushes the top part away and pushes the bottom part away. Don't want that checkered bit. So like that. I guess it looks nicer covered up. Alright, very basics. Start from the end to the start, so splash down. I was debating whether to have probably that much fuel. I reckon to make it back from the moon, the mun. Whether I have a separate landing engine as well. But then it might be pretty big if I did that. I don't want to make it too long. If I can grab it, I have a little poodle engine on that. So there's our main little vehicle. Very pretty. Shame we can't change the colours. Make it pretty like you can on PC. Alright, so now I will put satellite. Put end line there, just on the body. That'll do. For some reason I seem to be not used to the sensitivity in my mouse again. I've realised I've missed an important part of this rocket actually. Stability. When it gets big it's pretty hard to control, and this little module fixes that issue way easy. How bigger batteries do we want? We're little, we don't need a massive battery. Those, diddy. Yeah, we'll get 2 of these. Put them in line with the solar panels. Have them near the bottom. Yeah. And solar panels, middle-ish. There you go, my nice little basic return spacecraft. So what I'm going to do is shove those in the action group, which just makes it easier to open the solar panels when in flight. I'll shove that in there as well. Top antenna. Right. Thinking about fuel. Enough to cargo, it's not enough to... Sorry, thinking internally, trying to figure out how to make a maybe little lander that this could jettison off. Then that might be a bit tall. I guess we can make it. I don't want to make a wide body though, do I? Well, let's get a coupler. Let's get that bit. Trying to think what one would be best. It might be have to be that one, but that's massive. The one that's ugly. I want something prettier. It's getting quite big already in it. Don't want it wobbling about too much in the air. This is going to probably take me a couple of tries, but we will get to the moon. Like if I just shoved maybe a big ass flat tank, maybe we can make an interesting looking lander. Actually, I've revised my plans. What we're going to do is make this the lander, but try and keep enough fuel so get rid of the last quite low to the surface. Alright, so we're going to need some ground legs, some landing struts for them beasts. Don't want them in the way of anything I've got on here. I want a bit of clearance. That's enough clearance. Shove a ladder on here. Which is annoying, you can't kinda... That's gonna come right out, isn't it? I feel there'd be a big ass gap there, and that'd be way too far down. Then again, I'll have it like that. Be stuck out and we can jump up and grab it. Changing up my design style. I like it. My legs I don't need to put into a group because they are automatically in the gear group, shockingly. Right, lights. Go for 2 lights. It's getting quite a lot on this body. Up now. Bring them down. Okay, that's well crowded. I think that's good enough on there. What we need is now a translunar type kind of stage that will be with us the whole journey. Probably a bit of the burn to the moon. Burn us down. Dump it, let it crash into the moon, get rid of it. We're gonna need a lot of fuel, so we're gonna go for the big ass one. Right, on this stage we're gonna have two more propellant tanks. That is the stuff that controls these thruster blocks, which I'm sure a lot of people have seen if they've never played this game before. Like this little thing, once it's alone, won't really need thrusters. When they're small, well, in real life you would need to, but on the game you don't. There you go, so they're at both ends to give us control in the sky. Make it a little bit prettier during all bet we'll get some solar panels down this side as well. We'll shove them in the action group we put the other ones in, so they will open up together, all pretty. And I have an idea. Really made much difference to the flight, but while we're going, let's make it a little bit more pretty so we can see the craft as we go across. There we go. Let's give that a quick save. Right, so if we're going to have another stage on here, so we want maybe a main sail engine. Let's have a look. And we'll give that a skipper. I reckon a skipper will do, yeah. Well, here I suppose it's going to be quite interesting because that's quite big. The longer it is, the more it wobbles. For me, anyway. No, I've decided we're going to go bigger. Even though I might end up overkilling this, at least we'll get there. So the fuel takes how much they hold? Nearly 3,000. Instead we're going to go for these, which holds 2.5 times that. I'm going to use the same engines, I would say. I was trying to figure this out. So if I put another extra stage in there and had that, how tall would that be? That size with engines. Alright, let's risk it. Let's try it with another extra stage. And if it goes terribly, we'll take that stage out. So we're going to want that beast, the Rhino, in there. With the large decoupler. And these on the bomb. Oh, that's big actually. Pick up a little bit. What we'll do a test flight and see if we, well, don't wobble and just fall apart a little bit above the launch pad. So two like that. That is massive. Screw it, let's see what happens, shall we? Right, these are little side decouplers. Same as the other ones, but we'll see for the side. Why is this so sensitive? Oh my god. I made it! Bloody hell. Okay, I think this might be too big. Too much of an overkill, but let's try it roughly. Those are the wrong ones. Oh, where are you? Structural. Aerodynamics. Yeah, this thing's gonna wobble insanely. Not that this will even have enough power, probably to even help me out, but let's put those there. Right, let's just check one of those. There. Nice staging system, pretty much in the nice order. Right, with these final engines. I'd normally use this mammoth, but the engine sound clips and it's so annoying. Just like clicking. So I just use the singular vectors, which essentially are the mammoths, to make those fit. You need to do what I've done here, make these a little bit smaller. Find the little attachment here. Spin it around. Wrong way. Oh, it was the right way anyway. Get this in a nice direction. There you go. 3 in the middle, 4 on the outers. On purpose, so these run out of fuel a little bit faster than the main tank in the middle. So I have time to jettison these away and have a little bit more room before I'd go into this stage. If that works or not, I don't know. That's what I'm hoping to happen. Speaking of which, I need to put some little boosters on the side of the engines, on the side boosters, so they move further away from me so they don't blow me up and kill me. Right, the tediousness of putting all the engines on. There we go. Right, we want all those engines to obviously fire at the same time. We need to put a stand for us, we'll build that in a minute. Right, these little rockets here push the engines away to give me space. With the size of these, I'm going to put 2. Like that, and just 1 each at the bottom, in the hopes that it pushes the top out further than the bottom. Right, so these thingies, where are they gone? So we need to move those up. We want those to go at the same time as obviously these disconnect the side boosters so nothing gets strained or pulled apart. Right, since this is so humongous and I can't even get it in one shot, we need some struts which just kind of hopefully stop it wiggling itself apart as soon as I take off. So I'm just going to put that there, kind of make it look evenish. And the other side. Same with the top. And there. And to try and stop a little bit of wiggle in the top, I'm going to put one. Oh, that square's not even. It's not centered. That's really annoying. That there. What I might do as a precaution, this might not look the prettiest. If I can get little struts on there that connect to that bit. That did not work at all, did it? Okay, let's try that again. Maybe there? No, I don't like it. That's annoying. I can see it clipping through. Okay. No, okay, I'm trying to make it even more ugly then. So put a little strut box under the lights. Attach the strut to the top of the box so it gets clearance to attach it to there. The only reason I'm doing that is because it's so friggin' long and I really think it's going to wobble too much. Right, to the bottom I might put a couple of little fins on to try and make it a bit more aerodynamic than it's currently going to be. Hopefully that's been it to the other side, yeah. If that helps or not, I really don't know. Right, okay. Time for something to hold it up in the air. Where are you? Launch stability enhancer. Don't want it both sides. One side will do. If I can get to it, there we go. Okay. That one. And I want. Oh Christ, that is so high. One there. I can't really put one any higher because it'll hit it. Maybe one mid-range each side here. I reckon in the staging, let's put these friggin' things everywhere. That's 3. Well, okay, I didn't go too high. Sometimes they disappear way high up in the menus. I really think we might be flying with one stage too many, so this could end really badly. Okay, I can't even zoom out anymore. That is insane, okay. Alright, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, okay. What crew we got flying with us? Bill, Val, and Elia. I'll do. Right, let's see how much this... You'll see with the physics style probably settle and it might just blow up without even doing anything. Ooh, 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 ooh. See it wobbling. I didn't blow up. I don't really want to launch at night time. I kind of want to see, give us a better view of what's going on. Let's speed up. Oh god, don't miss daytime. There we go. Ooh. You can see it wobble again when the graphics physics ease. The top is wobbling already. I really think this is going badly. Okay, right. So my experience, these engines are normally way too powerful for the... Wait, oh look at that. Is that one of my satellites? Right there. No, nothing's above us. Oh wait, there is, yeah, satellite. That's cool, so you can see the satellite. Something I launched previously. In the background of our supermassive rocket. Right, so let's give it a first go and see if we make it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Ignition. Ooh. Release. Oh, that is not looking good. That is not looking good. Yeah, okay. I think I called that. It's so long, it's wobbling like crazy. And the only reason it's staying together is probably those two struts that I put on the top there. Speed-wise, not doing great either. Wow, okay. One of two things. I can take that stage out, or I could do what I did with this stage here, kind of strut it together. I think I'm gonna try the ugly thing and try and strut it together, try and keep it together with 6. Do that, yeah, it's literally going to be little 6 of these little, not those big ass ones, no. 6 of the little ones. Stop pressing the way. I'm not worried about the mass, I think the mass is pretty good. And it's just going to have cables kind of just running all the way down. But if it stops the wobble, I'm not too worried. Okay, that didn't work at all, did it? Why did they not go? Why is that playing up there? Okay, start off on the bottom. Alright, work that way. Bit of an ugly fix, but let's see if that made a difference. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, right. Well, it looks pretty sturdy because it kind of wobbled together when I first started, and obviously it's freaking nighttime again. Right, we're on daytime. Bit of light. There we go. Yes, wobbling as 1. That's a good sign. I think I will need the throttle full because that really wasn't taken off very quickly. Right, here we go. No countdown. We're just going for it. We're staying center. Graphics don't like it. It's a bit clippy. But we're going right up, which is beautiful. We're getting a bit of side wobble. Is easy engines down a little bit because we are going picking up speed. Slow down to about 80%, so about 70%. No, that's bad. I know 90%, something like that. So we want to kind of keep it the same angle. We won't pull it back yet. We went to it a little bit higher. We're going straight up, so it doesn't matter too much right now. We're going up. That's the main thing. Feels good. Separation has come up. Hopefully they miss totally and don't blow us up. You can see near the top of the screen where my mouse is, you've got the atmosphere kind of pressures. I guess how thick the atmosphere is. It's a little bit thick, thinner there, thinner. And when it finishes, we're out of the atmosphere. So when we get to about 10,000, maybe just before, because we're quite big, start tilting it to the 90, the right hand side of that gimbal. See, I've rotated it back, bring it back to the centre, and start tipping it and hope it doesn't lose control. Graphics aren't liking it. I really need to get this roll going because we're getting quite high. Right, we're going full throttle. Just to give me a bit more control on this gimbal because there we go. Bringing it to the 90. I think there's a good chance we'll make it. As long as nothing devastating happens to our rocket. Okay, smack on the 90. There's a nice orb around the Kerbal. Go to this view. You can see those other rings are other things I got into space. As you saw my satellite earlier. You can see our little diddy curb that we've made so far. It's wobbling a bit again. So we need to get our speed up. Keep that at 90 because we need a bit more height. Getting to the upper atmosphere. Getting there. Okay. There's our little ditty. So it's coming up now. We're getting near where this first satellite is. Around this. Straighten that up. You can see speed's coming up now. Now we're getting into a really thin atmosphere. Bring that down a bit. That'll widen the circle around Kerbal. So it won't go as high, but you'll see it starts to get wider that way. It should still keep coming up enough, I reckon. Once we're getting close to, engine cut off. We'll get a bit fast now. Since we're still slightly in the atmosphere, you can see the burning. That shouldn't really hurt us. Except the graphics. Okay, fuel wise, I think we're going to be awesome. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to start easing the engines down for stage separation of the side boosters, just for the reason so we don't fly past them too quickly in case they can't get away quick enough. Right, so what we want to do is quite quick. We're losing a bit of wobble there, right? And full engines again. Beautiful. Okay. Shut those off. Right, okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is bring it back on. Fix this little angle, even though it doesn't make a difference because it's a freaking pole now. Let's bring it down. Make it a little bit wider because we've still got a bit of fuel in these big ass tanks. Okay, since I didn't put any controls there, it might be a bit hard to maneuver this in space. That down a bit more. Not to widen, I might as well just use this fuel up. Getting that a bit straighter. Oh. Still wobbling like crazy. This is so long. There we go, that's done. I think, we are now going to roll uncontrollably. So let's just get rid of that. It's kind of flying over us. The lights on. And with those controls I put, if you're on the D-pad, you've got all your custom actions. Obviously I wasn't very creative, so we just got custom action 1s for solar panels. That should be coming out. Yeah. look quite small, but they should do us for what we've got on board when we're in the sun anyway. Let's give this a quick save while we're still going good. Need to activate that engine. There you go. So now we're kind of got an orbit, but obviously if I don't do anything, we're just going to land right back on Kerbal. So just before the apoapsis, the highest point we have, we want to burn. So it's just kind of like, the more they push this, it's like how long I've got to burn for. So we kind of just want a nice circle. Don't have to be perfect, but something like that around the Earth, around Kerbal. Yeah, I should do it. And this little button here, maneuver, you push this and the craft, hopefully, it's a bit long still, will be able to maneuver itself into a perfect position ready for the burn in 3 minutes, but once it's in position we'll speed the time up. Okay, right. So we don't want to miss burn by accident, so all I'll do is warp closer to it. So that just speeds the time up kind of automatically. So we're not waiting for 3 minutes. I'll do a lot of time warping obviously, because going to the moon takes a little while. Right, obviously it's not. It's at the moment you see it says estimated burn like 1 day, which isn't right. So I'm just going to do a little kind of turn my engine on for a sec, turn it off, and it should give me then a correct, more correct. Obviously, even though it's 46 seconds down from like a day. So now you can see, yeah, kind of how long it really is going to be. You kind of want to half the time. So, well, I've waited a bit late for that, but we'll burn now. See, this is showing my target speed, so how much more I need to get, more my meters per second I need to get to that speed. Obviously another good mark is this kind of just, you can look, literally see it growing. Fuel, I've got tons of fuel. I think I did overkill it. I'll say that, then we won't be able to get back. That's bringing up the orbit. If you want to get it perfect, you can always start bringing the throttle down slowly. Just make it a bit more easier to pinpoint an exact, beautiful orbit that you'd like. There you go, bring it down. Oh, let's put it up again. That's taking too long. There you go, 0.9 meters per second out. But there you go, it's quite a nice orbit. Literally parallel to that other orbit I've got. Go. Oh, and I've just realised I put 2 antennas on when I only wanted to put 1 on. Sometimes I forget I've got the the symmetry tool on. That's as long as I didn't do it. I didn't do it with the ladder, did I? Or is it? No, I didn't do that to the ladder. Right, let's take Val out. Take him for a spin while we're just floating in orbit for a little bit. Where are you, go. Remember to turn your lights on. There we go. Hide. Where is it? Hide an apple. There we go. Now we're just floating in space. Oh, need a drink. He's so happy. We can do with these, which is more fun. Get a little booster pack, which obviously is how I was going to get back, because if not, well, he'll be floating around forever. There you go. You can see our lovely spaceship that actually worked. Still looks massive. I'm quite impressed that actually worked as well. That actual little lander that we'll land on the moon with. So as he floats there, where is the moon? Can't even see it. There it is, which I have, as you can see. Oh god, I've spun him around. I do have other stuff there already. It's just old landers. I think there's some flags. I think there is actually a Kerbal just orbiting the moon. Why not? Alright, let's get back aboard. Let's sort out this backwards. In you go. Alright, okay. So now we need to get a trajectory that kind of takes us to where the moon will be, which we can if we get the moon there. Set as my target. So it's kind of just showing the parallels pretty much at the moment. So my best guess, kind of, the moon's there. We're going to meet it around. Could be there. So I've got to go right round, haven't I? So let's guess here. So that's going to be a burn, like a prograde, so bringing it even faster than we're already going. Yeah. Oh, that was quite a good guess. If we can use less fuel, the better. As you can see, it shows I enter the moon's gravitational pull and enter it, then I'd be forever in this big ass orbit around Earth. So let's just change the controls here. Let's move this. So if I wiggle that back, maybe to there, give it a little bit more. Oh, that's well far away. Maybe not there. As you probably guessed, I don't follow all the rules. I kind of just wing it and see how it goes. Right, where's our apparatus? How high are we? So that's quite high from the moon. We don't want to be too high from the moon. Let's get a better view in. There you go. So you can see well kind of fly past the moon with where it is now. So if I can bring it closer. Why does that disappear there though? Free return trajectory? No, it's not. No, that's just leave everything. Trajectory. Why does that disappear? Oh, 10,000 meters. That's pretty good. That's quite close. That might be too close actually. No, it's like really high. That's really sensitive. Oh, I've totally wrecked it now. Try there. The smallest changes are so different. Alright. 178 meters. Don't want to hit it. 67,000. Oh, that'll do. We'll bring it down once we're there anyways. Right. So that's a 50-second burn. We have... No, don't change you. Don't want to do that. Tons of fuel. This one is kind of just to get in a moon orbit. This tank, well, to be fair, if they even use this one up now, there should be enough in that, because obviously we'll use this to slow down as we're coming towards the lunar surface. Then eject that. So that blows up, hits the ground. Then use this little engine to finish off the job. Just don't want to use too much of that because obviously that's all we have to get home. Let's get to that maneuver point again. 29 minutes until we actually hit the point where we're going to do the maneuver to get to the moon. Right, so we've got that line coming down there, which is, yeah, just like I said, it's just going to be a rough guide for us. I apologise if I've been quiet for a long time, guys. My mic was muted. I'm back, and like I said, I'm going to ditch this tank straight after this burn because we've got enough, just about to make this burn. Then I don't want too much stuff to happen all at once, and we don't need the extra fuel if there's any left in there because we've got this tank. Just got plenty in. Got a little return tank. So yeah, rough guide. So yeah, both my landing spots are quite close to each other actually. So the Dragon Lander and Oasis 3 Lander. Coming up, getting to the point now. So this will kill us pretty much to 0 meters per second. So we just drop. So 0 miles an hour. You can see the difference is my orbital speed and how much it wants me to lose. We'll start it on 10, so 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and burn. Killing that speed. You can see the camera's changing itself because it's now going to fall into the moon. So when it gets a bit closer, I'll bring the the speed down, throttle down, so I don't go too much. Yes, I think there's just enough fuel in this tank to do this. So you see it's going down, and boom. Pretty much spot on. I wasn't expecting that, or planning it, but... So we need to do this safely, so we want that tank to drop below us really, so we want to be on a retrograde, which kind of just will point us up because that's the opposite of kind of what way we're going essentially. Then I can turn off. Actually, then the RCS doesn't really matter now because we ain't gonna need it. So whatever's left is, yeah, that'd be fine. I might as well leave it on. It's not the end of the world if we run out now. My girlfriend's watching in Malta on holiday away from me. Lucky girl. But thank you for watching. My first proper solo stream, I guess. So now we're pointing right down. I'm gonna get rid of this tank. I'm just gonna change this actually because this is the separation of the coupler. And this is where the engine activates, but the engine's not on. So I'll just put them into one, so it just does the whole lot in one kind of motion. So zoom out, and you can just see it kind of just fall away. I'll make mine up with view. There we go. And that's when nothing happens. It's a bit worrying. I don't know why that didn't do anything. I heard a shoosh sound. This is when you press the stage button, then it kind of breaks it. So let's just decouple it manually. Again, we'll have to activate, if I can see it, activate the engine manually as well, just so I don't accidentally destroy the ship. Okay, there we go. So obviously it looks like I'm going to hit it, but I'm going to decelerate a lot quicker than that, so that will eventually be far away. Which we are still pretty high, a long way down. which I will speed up. We're not going to sit here for God knows how long. So that bit's staying with me a little bit better, so I'm going to put my engine on. Well, that got rid of it. Well, it broke the... Oh, is that going to come here and hit me? Oh. Well, it's going away slowly, I think. That's going to be floating for a while. That will eventually hit the moon. Hopefully it won't land on top of us after we've landed. That'll just be a bit of a disaster. Whee! Right. Okay, enough watching that fly away. Well, I got that a bit further away as well. How it's going to land. If it lands horizontal, hopefully that'll just blow the whole thing up. So that's kind of a bonus. Right, now I want to get orientated because with the camera as well. So I want it so when I turn left or right even, it will go right. So that's right, that's left. Then I want to bring that to 90 degrees. That's not 90 degrees. Well, the original kind of way it was up, so 90 degrees is to the right hand side like that. Just so it's nicer for me to control. Just nothing you have to do, it's just how I prefer it. So now I know if I go right, it goes right. So I can do like manual controls. Manual adjustments to make sure I come down more flat. So let's... Actually, before I boost time, let's save it in case I boost the time too much and we crash into the moon. Right. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we're really high still. I was worried about coming in at 10 meters, which we are not actually at 10 meters yet. Sorry, not 10 meters, 10,000 meters. You can see our speed is pretty fast. We want to come in at like maybe what 1-2 meters per second when we come to the ground. I just want to get us a little bit closer. Then just, so obviously I've got tons of fuel, so I'm now going to bleed that speed. Full throttle upwards, you can see it coming down. Probably doing it earlier. I know we could suicide burn it down. I'm just being safe, just bleeding it now and then. Go a little further, time a bit more. Bleed it again. Just so you don't get to the point where you're too low, or even with full engine, you're just going to crash into the moon. So we're coming down in a more flat area. Last time I landed it was like a 90-degree hill. That was a pain in the ass. That's enough. Bring us down more. Don't have to time warp, but just speed that up. It's not exactly fun watching someone just float. I might have overdone it now, we might be a bit too low. Actually no, I think, no, we're good, we're good. So we're now at 8,000 meters. You can see how low 10,000 would have been now if we actually orbited at this height, which you technically could do because there's no atmosphere. This graphics really spinny, really duplicating right where we're landing. So they don't really look that bad. Bleed more speed. Right, so we're getting to the point, obviously, we're getting pretty low. Save this again. This maneuver, I haven't really done this maneuver too much, so this could go wrong. For safety, let's put away the solar panels. Bring that up. I'm going to try and use as much of this fuel as I possibly can. So if I don't talk much, I'm going to end up concentrating a lot to make sure I don't fail now. Okay, so we're getting pretty low now. What I want to do is bring that up and pretty much stop me now in the sky. I don't know why they aren't working. And I go down. I know it looks like I'm going to land on it. Don't lose faith. That should blow up and move right out of the way. Perfectly planned. Here we go. Still hear them blowing up over there. Oh, beautiful. That was perfect. Especially for my standards. Let's put those solar panels back out. I didn't put use that wheel. I can't remember what it's called now. What's it called? Custom action wheel. I didn't put the ladder on it, so I'll just open that myself. A nice diagonal ladder. Save our flight. See, my plan kind of worked. We have pretty much a full tank. Sorry, I'll be with you in a minute. Here we go. Right, now we're on the moon. Where Valentine did a little spacewalk down it. Oh, I've got 2 engineers, no scientists. Alright, let's get Bill. Bill's going to come out. Right, Bill's going for a... Oh, no, I've turned into Bill. That's not what I meant to do. Turn those RCS off, actually. What? So you've got a little ditty bit of RCS, but like I said before, with this size spacecraft, you don't really need it. Right. Get rid of that nav ball, we don't need that. For our nice accomplishment, we made it to the moon. Second try after our first rocket wobbled itself up to pieces. I think those there, those are my flags that I've planted on the moon in past. And drop, and we're on the surface. Looks really weird. I thought that the engine was on then with this little shadow. Happy Kerbal. Made it to the moon. And our nicely new designed spacecraft we made in this video. Right, got to plant a flag. Right. commemorate this moment. You probably can't actually see my keyboard, but I'm writing first solo. Stream. There we go, you can see it now. First solo stream. Right on the plaque as well. Oh, we're on the. I'll just give it a name. I'll do. So, how do I click it? Take down. Read plaque. Oh, my plaque. I didn't actually write anything on. So, first solo stream reads emptiness. Right, I guess it is time to make it back to Kerbal, which can we see from here? Sometimes you can. Oh, I've messed my view up, I can't actually bring it down again. There we go. Oh, he's just walking around in circles. It must be, I wonder if I can glitch under. It must be down there. Where are you? Oh no, it's right above us. Why are you being special? Let me see. Oh, it's literally right above us, so I can't see it. Let's change this. Let's speed up. I don't know which way it's going to appear. That way. No? That way. It's the goddamn Earth. Oh, I messed the view up again. See the actual planet moving. Where is the Earth now? Still right above us. I still can't see it. It's normally quite a nice view. I keep messing up the view now, I can't get it down again. There we go. He's a very happy Kerbal. May notice I messed my words up a little bit. Way. Oh, faceplant. See, with this little pack that I showed you in orbit, you can proper take off and just leave. Don't really have enough power or the protection to get back to Kerbal this way, but there we go. That was the view I was after. Sorry about that. I went a bit weird then. I'm back. Nearly get it in normal view now. There it is. So I know the graphics aren't great on here. It's nice enough. Why does the view keep getting stuck upwards? There we go. Let's turn that off. Put that to the side. One last jump of happiness. Now to attempt to get back to Kerbal with the amount of fuel that we have in this little beast. Planted our flag. We've left our mark. Oh. Oh, it's because I got this away. There it is. It hides all the menus as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Don't know what the hell this climb out means. Climb out the ladder? Oh, that's weird. Right, let's check, make sure I'm not draining the systems in here then. So we've got solar panels, I put that little diddy one on the top, didn't I, as well? Where is that? Yeah, I was just in the sun. Right, so what I want to do is again, I think it was this way. Yeah, just make sure I know which way it is, because I want to bring. So it's not going to take much propellant to get up, and I want to get it to 90 degrees straight away. It doesn't really matter how high the orbit is. I just want to make orbit, shut the engine down, then sort out getting back to Kerbal, really. So let's get that ladder up, get that out of the way. Retract ladder. And again, for safety, we'll just put these away in case they get hit and get taken off as we take off. So, 90-degree orbit. In line. Obviously we don't have a free trajectories, just because I've landed the craft. I would rendezvous. Rendezvous is hard. Like this one, I think was originally made for rendezvous. Like you have the Dragon Lander and the Dragon, but I was never able to rendezvous them back together. I know a lot of people can. I'm just not skilled enough. I never really understood it. It's just a lot of back and forth, going lower than orbit, higher than orbit, trying to speed up, slow down. Right. Like I said, we don't need RCS now. So a little diddy boost just to get us off the ground so I can face it to 90, then we'll go full throttle. Just give it a quick save, just in case the worst happens. Alright, little boost. Enough to get us off the ground. Bring it to 90. And go for it. Bring up the gear. You can see it's making it quick. We're out of here. And I'll do it. This is where you get really, obviously I had loads of fuel on the way here. Lost that tank, obviously landed it. Now I'm just going to be really tight with the fuel. So a little diddy orbit. You'll see now, obviously how small this is. If I push maneuver, look how quick that'll probably go to that with no RCS. Hold it perfectly on that. Needs to be tall. Gliding upwards. Right. So speed the time a little bit, get us closer to the point of the maneuver. But trying to go past it so we don't crash back into the moon. So you notice this, even with this steady engine, it's the same time it was pretty much for that big ass engine to do maneuvers. See the size of the craft is so much smaller, and that fuel is worrying me. It's going down so quick. Okay. I'll do. Right, so we've got essentially 2 more burns. One to get to Kerbal, then another quite long burn to bring us down, so we're slow enough to re-enter the atmosphere. Alright, let's open up our solar panels again so we don't lose power. Strange, I always find the re-enter Kerbal maneuver really odd. Like if I do it about there, I'll probably move it so it's facing away from it. You can see it moving. So that's my Kerbal orbit. So I want that to be one part of it to be quite close. With minimal burn. I don't want the burn to be too long. So I've got to use a position of where the burn is instead of using see, because as you can see, that's going to be like a massive orbit. So when I get to the other end, which is there, I need to burn again to bring this back down. And that's what kills. That's what really kills the fuel for this last bit. But I think we just have enough. But I will make this as short as I can burn. That's probably needs to be about 13 seconds. Oh, just spun the craft around by accident. Alright, so let's bring us to that maneuver mod. So that is at 38 minutes. Again to the actual position of maneuver. Won't take long with this little craft. There we go, right, coming up to it. Well, I'll pretty much put that right on it. Right, get that in position. Again, we've got to watch that fuel because nearly half is gone. I don't want to use any more than, I know, a quarter of what's left now to really get back. If not, we will be stuck in orbit. Right. So we'll start this about, we'll go for 6 seconds, we'll go 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and boost. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, the fuel. 3, 2, 1. Ah, that'll do. Right. I used more fuel than I wanted. Might not have enough. It's a bit worrying. I know you might be thinking, I could burn a bit more and enter the atmosphere here, but then we will be going so fast, it'll just not make it, we'll die. So it's a plan, try and get this closer than it is, and leave enough fuel to maybe bring that side in when this is a little bit slower. It's probably the best I can really do. Still might be a bit steep, but yeah, fuel, a bit tight. Went from having tons of fuel to no fuel. Yeah, we're at the midpoint. Where is it? There's the moon. Aaliyah has not been out yet, so she's coming out. Have a little spacewalk before we shoot across and try and land. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Whoa! She is out of here. I can't control the... There we go. That was real weird. Right. Bringing it back. We're alive. We're good. Can't believe we haven't broke a single thing on this spacecraft. I'm very impressed. Alright, we get wood. Show that nav ball. Let's continue our journey with minimal fuel and see what happens. So we want to go right. Well, probably not right there. I think how much fuel that burn's going to be there. Yeah. Actually, maybe a little bit. Here's where we cry because we can't make it back. Retrograde. I'm going to boost half of that. See how fast we are. If we enter the atmosphere at like 2,000, I guess you saw that it was burning when we were going up. We weren't even going that fast. So you can see it's coming down. It's coming down. That's as much as I'm going to dare do, because that feels low. I might be able to squeeze some out of the RCS on the other end. So now we're going to warp around to the other side. Because it's a little bit lower than this side. And this is where we pray and hope this has enough fuel just to break the atmosphere. Here we go. We are still quite high up. Oh, I think we're actually going to be good. I think we're going to be fine. Wow, okay, I couldn't have got that fuel any tighter, I don't think. Right, okay. I have... Christ, how much fuel left then? 90 out of 800 and... Well, that's the oxidizer, sorry. 74 out of 720. I don't know, is it pounds? Or whatever it is, I ain't got much of it. I think we're done well, we're done well. Literally, if we deviated at all, we would not have made it back. Since we are still quite high, we are going to come in quite fast still, so we're going to use the last bit of fuel around here, just blow, just go full, just to try and slow it down a smidgen. Hopefully we will be okay. And we will land and not die. Just enjoy a bit of scenery. You can see it dipping in now as we come closer. Yeah, I don't know if I've shown you actually how manoeuvrable it is this small compared to how it was when we started. See, it took loads of motion to make it move at all, and now you can literally just wobble it around as fast as you want. Look, you've got this onboard system that slows it down for you, so we don't get stuck spinning around forever. Docking mode. Edit stages. We could edit stages anyway. Okay, anyway. Where are we? We're in our orbit. So we're coming down now. You see our speed is still pretty quick. We might not make it actually. That is quite fast. I can take a little bit off with what we have left, but not much. So we're going to run off our batteries from now on. We're going to put those back in so they don't, when they break off, which they probably would do, they'd hit us. could damage the heat shield, because it does have, well, we need its full health to take how much this is going to take. We don't want to enter the atmosphere with the booster on, we want to get a little bit closer. Because as you saw when we come to the moon, as soon as you stop burning, you'll gain that speed right back. So about 100,000 would be more pretty much kissing the atmosphere. You can see it's now auto saved as well. Where are we? Okay, bring it down a little bit more. No, so I've got somehow toggled a brake, which we don't have. Right. Okay, let's burn that last bit of fuel. Stop. It's so fast. Right, let's turn those lights off. Consume our energy. I accidentally put the wheels down. Oh, gear down. I don't want to do that. Right, now I'm burning the last bit of fuel. Now I'm going to do a little manoeuvre I like to do, just so it gets the base out of the way. Spin that way. Get rid of it that way. If not, obviously it would come back. As you see, it's going that way, and we're going this way. That's now burning up. Heat shield's now taking it. We're still going pretty fast, so we may make it. Still see the moon where we came from. That sounds pretty bad. What we have to do, if we get a heat bar, so obviously when the heat bar gets full, it blows up. So if we get a heat bar, what we'll do is barbecue it, so we'll just spin it around, trying to keep the heat even on the plate, if we need to. But we might not need to. It seems to be all right. The module that we got rid of hasn't even blown up yet. And there's another satellite. Right, as we enter this third part of the atmosphere here, it gets thicker. You can only go a certain speed. You'll see it'll start to lose its speed a little quicker. There you go. Going down really quick now. Alright, now we're in the atmosphere. We can just turn off all these controls because it can just fall with the wind now. Do not know how that part has not destroyed. Oh, it's now calling itself debris, so maybe it has fallen apart a bit. Those are bits, all the stuff I've made. I made such a mess. Right, the parachute, I haven't activated it yet obviously, but it doesn't actually, won't fill up until we get to about 1,000 meters. Well, 1,000 meters off the ground, which I think there is a little meter in here. There you go. Zoom in on that. That shows the radar altitude, so not our actual depth altitude, the actual distance from the land. So let's get that parachute out. See, when that hits 1,000, the parachute will open. Yeah, you can see it from there. There you go. You can see it moving now. You suddenly see that speed go down. Let's get the outside view for you. G-force is up, 15 plus. And this lovely copy texture terrain we're landing in. Really wish they'd bring the PC update to the enhanced edition for us people with not powerful enough PCs. Would be awesome. Something made it down before me. And whoa, that was a heavy landing on the heat shield. That must have been quite close to blowing up. Can you imagine if we just died at that moment? That would have been so depressing. There you go, spun it up. Just do that whole mission and then we die now. Right. So somehow we did it a second try after just the issue with the with it nearly breaking in half. Then I added those struts instead of taking out that stage, which I guess was kind of a good thing, but we did have a lot of fuel, so I guess if we got rid of that second inner stage, we wouldn't have needed extra fuel because we wouldn't have had that extra weight of the extra fuel. So I guess it's kind of redundant, but thank you for watching. We've done it a lot quicker. I always thought I'd take until 9 to get back to Earth, but we are here. Val is alive. Let's get him out. You can see how it reacts a little bit different on Earth. Well guys, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying our channel so far. We're hoping to grow, getting new stuff soon, getting our face cam sorted. It's going to make our stream better and better with time now. Alright guys, see you later. See you soon.